Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Far Cry 6. Today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the actual builds that you can create within Far Cry. And oh my god, is it fun and powerful, and you can plug it into just about anything. But of course, with the nature of this video and the title and everything, I tried to make the best melee build, which is kind of like a takedown slash punching people with a riot shield kind of build. But I digress, let's get into it. So the first thing and the most important piece of this puzzle is the bandana. Now, how you attain almost all of the armor pieces that we're going to be talking about in this video is by leveling up the barracks. You'll get some resources along your travels, you'll find a base, and you'll install the barracks in one of them. Go and level that up. In the barracks, if you level it up all the way to tier 3, you'll have some access to some great armor pieces. How you get money is by doing the expeditions and just grinding out the world space. So you'll be able to buy these in no time if you especially do the expeditions. Anyways, but if you want to make some money on the side, there's ways to do that as well. We'll get into that in a minute. But the main thing, the first purchase that you're going to need to make is probably the most OP thing in the shop, which is to do a takedown from any angle imaginable. If an enemy sees you, you can still take down them even if you just get close enough. All you have to do is get close enough, and you can knock them dead immediately, which is fantastic. But what is even more crazy is the wrist wrap, or the rope wrap, which I'm showing you right here, which lets you do the takedown with the sidearm. So you do a takedown, you hit LT or whatever you're using to pull out the enemy's pistol, and as long as they're in line of sight, you will auto-lock to their headshot and just blitzkrieg an entire area or an entire group of people. I'll show you guys this in a hot minute when we're actually in the shit of it playing with some gameplay. So just that and that is wildly good. Because this is a kind of melee build, it certainly helps to have a shotgun, and the Spaz 12 is an amazing weapon, and it's located here. And I don't know if this is always where this other wristband, which by the way, the wristwear in this game is incredibly OP. Anyways, so if you actually go to get the Spaz, that is where I got the wristband, although I have a hunch that it was just random luck that you can get this because it's only a tier 3. But on the off chance it's not, then go there and get it. Otherwise, you'll honestly be good with everything else. But the reason why this wristband or this wristwear is good is because whenever you do a takedown, you'll get money. And this is a great way to get a crap ton of cash consistently, especially with how much you're going to be dealing damage and doing takedowns. Anyways, the other thing that's amazing is the chest piece that we're rocking. So the chest piece is essentially going to give us pierce resistance, which is going to massively help you when you start getting to endgame. When you start bull rushing an enemy and they start lighting you up, this is a great way to not die immediately on the journey to them. And the pants and the shoes follow the same thing, basically giving us increased movement speeds for sliding and getting headshots, which allows us to close the distance faster. And lastly, the weaponry, like I said, the shotguns are fantastic, but I tried to make a build that facilitates melee damage, so I used one of the special resolver weapons, which is the shield and the revolver pistol, which by the way, I really hope they let you swap out the revolver pistol aspect of it, because the revolver shotgun pistol thing is terrible. Awful. I've fully invested it, dumped so many resources into it, gunpowder, everything, and it's crap. It's really bad. I would love if they gave us the ability to put a pistol or a machine gun or something else, even if it tanked the accuracy. Anything would be better than, unfortunately, the pistol. Or at least give us the ability to level up the pistol like crazy, and I'd be happy with that too. I digress. SMGs and all the like will be very helpful as well. Also, there are various mods you can kind of throw in there just to go above and beyond, which we'll cover in the gameplay live kind of thing. But basically giving us health or giving us bonus damage when aiming down sights and all that stuff can be very, very helpful. But generally speaking, we're mainly just messing around with the gear pieces that I've shown you thus far. Now, this took a great deal of resources and even more time to edit, so I'd appreciate any and all support, especially if you get into the game and you actually play around with some of this gear and you just have an amazing time, because this is by far the funnest way I've found to play in Far Cry. And lastly, like I said at the beginning, you can plug parts of this build into anything and profit massively. You don't have to get all of the melee increases or attack speed bonuses and all of these things, or movement speed bonuses, but if you just get the bandana and any of the various OP wristwatches, that is essentially more than most gear pieces will do for you. So again, this is a build that can be plugged into just about anything, so have fun, go forth and conquer, and me in the past, take it away. Alright, so hopefully this one goes better. I don't know if I mentioned it in the intro header, kind of explaining how you get everything, which is relatively simple. But yeah, this has been rough. Simply put, I've tried the whole day to make a build, but the thing is that they have limitations, which is the exact thing that makes builds unfun in any video game. So the shotgun shield pistol kind of thing, it's like a sawed-off shotgun revolver thing with a shield. It's a Supremo weapon, and of course, as you level this thing up, you're going to be able to get a bigger shield, which is going to make you even tankier, and it's going to increase the melee attack damage, although we're going to be doing takedowns from the front, and of course, we have shotgun fire slugs instead of shells. So this one is interesting because it shows you like a decrease in damage, but the thing is that the headshot game is massive is if you can get a headshot. So if you get a headshot, they're down for the count. If you can't, then you're just kind of sitting there stuck. Now the one thing that is super big, the ammo capacity is 5 and it takes an eternity to reload this thing. But there are things that we can do, and there are things that exist within the game they can help you circumnavigate that. There's perks in the game that when you reload any weapon, you reload all weapons, which is good to have on your sidearms, but for 5 shots, it's kind of still a lot to switch your sidearm really quick, shoot, reload. It's a bit clunky, and there's a way that we can kind of circumnavigate a lot of this, and that is within the wrist wraps or the wrist bracelets, whatever, gloves, etc., hand equipable that exist in the game. And these are where a lot of power comes from in the game, period. So I just got this one, which is awesome, but it's received pesos from doing a takedown. That's amazing. Now, why is that so amazing? Because of this thing right here. I think I mentioned it, but the prison scarf, you can take down enemies from the front and anywhere, and you basically can always just do a takedown, which is awesome. If they give you the ability to gain armor or health when you like overhealing by taking down an enemy, that could be a very fun build and could exist in the future if they ever get creative with the armor system, which they're kind of dipping their toe in, but they're not letting us like have an absurd unlimited explosive build with every takedown that we take, which is unfortunate. That's what I thought we were going to get with this, which refills magazines when you do a takedown, and instead it just fills up magazines from your reserve. So, sad. Anyways, but this one is the only one you'll really need. You'll have some fun time shotgunning, but you'll mainly be pivoting between these 2 pieces of armor. So this is kind of like a melee / good way to kill just about anything in the game. Outside of endgame, enemies do so much damage, you're going to need some more resistance, but still, this is just how you can generally survive and just kick ass through the entire Far Cry 6. You're getting the ability to do the incredibly overpowered pistol takedown kill, where you can essentially do a machete kill and then just instantly shoot 1,000 people in the head with their friend's gun. But you have to aim towards them and be in the same sight line. It's a little messy if I'm being honest. With this one, you'll be able to basically do a machete kill or a takedown and pull the pin in their grenade on their chest, and everyone's magically has that, and they'll kick, and you'll do this awesome drop kick, which I just wish was it, because the grenade can kill your ass, which is unfortunate, but still very flashy, very, very cool. This is where a lot of like the power in Far Cry weirdly happens, which is fun. But the main thing that we're going to be looking at is this one, which is just a good way to clear up bases. This one, which is just a good way to get kills, because we're already going to be getting really close to the enemies and buncing them. And then the other one is this one, which is going to be really, really good as well, because this is going to circumnavigate, like I said, the shotgun revolver's problem, which is that it takes forever to reload. But we'll still chew through our reserve, which is a little less good. But with the fact that we're getting right on top of enemies, we're going to be able to take their ammo anyway. But, and again, our melee damage is increased, and at this point, we could pick whatever else we want. I would suggest any weapon that can take down helicopters, but we could also choose Stim, which is what we're going to be doing this one, or Gladiator, which is going to fly into rage and boost your speed, health, and unleash your melee kills on enemies. I think this just gives you the same ability to get like an instant melee kill. Alright, so this is one of the only like bases I still have in my area. Let's go try to kill it. Which I wish, man, I wish you could make that thing like hit like a truck. Like you hit someone, boom, and then you just get concussed back. But my little tiny raptor arms can't reach shit. Also, we are very loud boy. One of these. Again, we have the one that refills our magazine, so this one is going to be very, very heavily based on the shotgun aspect of the build. But again, we can easily make this like a takedown melee, weirdly like grab the person's pistol and eviscerate everyone in sight kind of build, if we want it. Ooh, somebody's seen me. It didn't work. It did not work. I missed both, but I did get my refill though. Yeah, so that's the thing with armor piercing that's really, really valuable. Also, we're just gonna heal up. Boom. Because yeah, it's a little rough out here. Boom. Boom, brutal, chain kill, all that. Okay, where's the other guy? There's another one here somewhere. I'm juiced. Yeah, so I wish we could just get this, but with any other pistol, it's not a shotgun, because this pistol is so bad, because you can't have armor-piercing rounds, which is the entirety of Endgame. Hey, hey, don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Hey, come. One of these, and one of these. All right. Hey, finally a person I could shoot who didn't have armor. Golly, but even in that instance, we could still just push forward, get the thing, leave. So it's not like the whole build falls apart. Although it does if we don't want to. Again, you could just take away the riot shield. It's just fun, and it kind of stop reloading. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah, man, Ubisoft, please just give me the ability to equip any other pistol, like an SMG. That would be so fun. Instead, they're like, no, this pistol or this shotgun that is the worst you've ever seen. Yeah, that, no. Like, this guy has armor. Check this out. This is a slug round, and it does nothing but push him back. I'm so sorry, animal. This is... I just hit Boomer twice. The good news is that this punch kills the shit out of everybody. The bad news is that your gun is functionally useless, which in that case, just give me the fucking riot shield then. Give me 2 of them, just so I can just go like boom, 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 boom. Instead, no. We have a pointless shotgun that does nothing. We have 1 bullet. The good news is when we do 1 stab, it's going to give us what we need. But still, boom, chain kill, all that. Oh look, you hit my dog, you shit person. This. All right, so I do want to do one of these, but we have, in fact, maybe we should take off the instantly eviscerate everyone just so I can show you how shitty this thing is. Just really crank the knob. Sure, increase all resistance and look like a moron. Why not? Here we go. See? Look at that. It's kind of fun. Oh, but now how are we gonna reload our weapon? Yeah, it's all. Frankly, this falls apart quite big. Stop it! Stop it! Knock it off! God damn you! I can maybe shoot them in the leg. Cause slug round just basically has a stupid amount of punch. But other than that, it's pretty shit. You went that far, but that's not how slug rounds work, man. It doesn't just push you a mile back. God damn it, my tiny little raptor arms. You'd just be good. Just use the takedown. Forget about this very cool weapon that they undercooked by a lot. And yeah, I don't know what you want from me. Frankly, it's not my fault that they made it shit. Okay. I mean, it's good to put them on the ground so you stop getting. Oh my god, that's not good. That's really not good. Go, 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 go. Okay, ow, big ow. Ooh, this is not good. Yup. That's when melee build meets tank. Lil rough. I mean, it sucks because the weapon is fun. Like the melee like shield pistol thing is awesome. Just let me put anything else in my offhand, an SMG, anything. Shit on the recoil, that's fine. But just don't force me to use this thing. I love it. Just give me, like, the upgrade ascension is virtually non-existent. Okay? Okay, so let's just make a good, like, really, really strong build now. We're just going to go ahead and slap on the takedown. Anything can be taken down. We're going to take off this bullshit glove thing, and we're going to put on that. And that is going to essentially give us the ability to stab everybody, or sorry, shoot everyone with their own sidearm, which is going to be lots of fun, very brutal, very visceral, lots of pain and death. Good stuff, you know, good stuff overall. Hi. Man, you got a lot of health. Yeah. There we go. I mean, honestly, you could just stab them, or like do this. Stop it. I don't want to do this. Also, you can be kind of stealthed in this whole thing. Look at that. You don't even need to be melee. Just a good weapon and you're good to go. I'm here. Hey. Stop it. It's L2, that's the problem. Here we go. Let's do one of these. Look at that. Boom. To death. Boom. Doesn't matter if they're what do you call it? They're don't have armor. Everyone has armor piercing rounds, basically. Don't do it. Boom. Stop it. If they give like over healing, like over shield for takedowns, and they give you like another like chest piece that makes takedowns go faster, so you're not sitting there like just stabbing the shit out of everybody. Don't hit my, I threw a knife. I wish you could take that off. I don't think you can though. But yeah, hello, moving faster, all that. Again, I'm trying to shoot them, but I guess it's like, no, knife? And I'm like, I guess, honestly, although shooting is significantly superior. Yeah, Vector does have its moments. Ooh, we just killed the guy who we were trying to save. Got him. Somehow. Also, we're always getting the right ammunition. Like we're always topped up on our magazine because we're always doing takedowns. No, you're good. You are good. So yeah, Vector's now shining quite brightly. Oh my god, look at all these enemies. We'll do this. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. And again, I'm able to get on top of them because of my, and I'm not even sliding. If I slide, I get a movement buff, which makes me even faster. Little weirdo. Little fast freak over here. Hey, hey. Gotcha. Also, hey. No. There we go. Where's the base? That was the whole point of the video. But honestly, if I could get, oh, I could also just do that. Yeah, forgot. So yeah, this, even though I fully leveled up, guys, everything is maxed out. Everything that you can put on this thing is leveled up. It's significantly underperforming, like a lot. So I really hope Ubisoft gives us the ability to like give us another weapon with the pistol, like a machine gun, an SMG, anything, something that I can put armor-piercing rounds, because its endgame is functionally useless without it. But the idea that you take less damage just by having this weapon equipped is awesome, but it's pointless when you can't do any damage. And the melee hitting doesn't make it worth the squeeze, you know? So you're much better off putting the best shotgun in the game, or if you're like me, the weapon that you have the most leveled up, which is this one, which is good, but not great. It's not automatic, is in, you know, wild. We're kind of just running around killing Yarans in this kind of place. Also, we can do one of these. I guess if they're not close enough, you don't get the doubly takedown thing.
Something is out.
Okay, well, I guess they weren't quite in my line of sight, which makes some sense. Boom! Boom! And honestly, if you didn't, like, if you're just like, you know what, Grin, I don't really care about the double shooting thing. It's cool, but I could just like shoot him with my shotgun when I'm done. Get pesos. Get the, this one is, I have no idea where, this is anything random. You just get it by randomly going out throughout the world space. Anyways, you can just go around stabbing people, getting a ton of ammunition that way. And again, we have such fast movement speed that no one can do anything. And you can always whip knives at people still, which is dope. But we're getting how much? 20. Oh yeah, we're getting so much more than the poison. Poison sucks ass so badly. It's just a shame. Just like, what happened? I do hope there's a thing that like, decreases the time it takes. What did you do to your own self? Boom. Doesn't count as a takedown. Doesn't really have as much teeth, unfortunately. We can just do chain kills also because they're close to us. We can also just throw a knife because we always have that regardless of what we choose. Oh my god. Hey, don't do it. Don't, stop it. Stop. But yeah, this is weirdly like the takedown melee build, which by the way, just this you can do forever. Not the like pesos. Also, I think you can just literally farm enemies out here because they just keep coming. Some of this. I hate it. I don't want to look at it. I want to fucking puke. Anyways, this. Man, I'm just so excited to get more gloves because gloves seem to have the coolest perks in the entirety of the game. But yeah, this one's also great. Improved thrown weapon damage. That one's not what I thought it was. There's like another weapon that you can like you're basically your throwing axe is just magnetized to enemies. I don't know why that's good. Or you could just do a takedown and then throw a knife at them and that will also kill them. You know, where's the enemies? Oh. Shotgun leaves something to be desired, I'll be honest. Oh look, so many enemies! Conveniently just laying out here, ready to get murderized. Oh, except for you. well, headshots do a lot. Also, armor-piercing rounds are the end game, so it all kind of works out. There's a lot of tanks in the city, though, just chilling. I think they would be worried for the, general, structure of the whole place, but I guess not. What do we get? Give me another thing. Ooh, we got shoes. Impact. Ugh, this is like explosive. The explosive builds could be dope as shit. Greatly improves blast resistance, slightly impact. Yeah, this would be cool if there was any way to regenerate your magazine or regenerate explosives. There isn't, so we're just kind of chilling here in a nightmare, unfortunately. But yes. What? Okay, I guess you can open your magazine in a bad place. All right. Well, hopefully we showed the absurdity of like how these two things in sequence just make endgame kind of nuts. The ability just to chain take down anybody from at any point. I will say though, the thing that was desperately helping us is this: improve armor pierce defense. It's only tier 2, but if you have anything like this that increases pierce damage, because yes, there's the occasion when an enemy slashes you, there's the occasion when an enemy tries to blow you up with an explosive, but this one just keeps you safe against enemies shooting the shit out of you. But again, if you have things like these two, which just give you an abundance of attack speed, movement speed, then you can kind of circumnavigate a lot of that. And then you can just choose your poison. I'm desperately hoping that they give us some sort of like spin-off of this Supremo, Resolver, weapon. I keep saying Supremo, so Resolver weapon, where we can basically like have the shield, which decreases damage, or gives you more health, and it gives us a weapon that actually can be leveled up and be good, because this weapon is so bad that it becomes virtually unusable. And yes. As far as the the takedown meta of like take down an enemy, refill your magazine instantly, I don't know. If they gave you ammo for free, then that might be good, because you could just like use very expensive weapons like explosives and stuff like that, noob tube launchers, and then just regenerate your ammunition with a stab. But they didn't do that. You reload from your reserve, which is not good. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the melee / takedown build that I came up with. Again, this just made us kind of overpowered, kind of gave us an overshield, and it says unleash a series of melee kills. I assume that just means it gives you the ability of this, or from any points. We can actually test this just really fast, actually, if we just put on this. Give us more defense here. Okay, they see me. Ready? Stab Dino Man, go! I do not have my helmet on. That gives me the special perk again. Hey. Maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's giving me the same ability. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to look at, to be honest. Hey. Yeah, no, it looks like you can chain kill everybody. I don't know why it didn't for that one. Yeah. So when you have this special thing activated, you can do the chain kill thing. But honestly, it's much better just to have the bandana, because there's not a lot of good headpieces either. See, otherwise you can't do it. You just gotta stab to win, or that can happen. I guess this very specific niche thing, sure. But yes, now we're having a harder time because we're actually having to do weird things. Although you can just get the drop of people. I think this is also a little bit skewed because we're in Yara's kind of city, so every time someone turns around, they're like, "Oh, I didn't see you at all." So just take that into consideration. But ladies and gentlemen, again, this build is a ton of fun. If I find any sort of cool armor pieces to like throw on my character and to see if we can make anything kind of come of nothing, I'll totally show you. I'll be very pleased too as well, because it's a blast. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.